That's right, I'm about to review a pop punk album wearing a Whitechapel t-shirt. I know, nothing makes sense anymore. Last Young Renegade is the 7th studio album by pop punk slash punk pop band All Time Low. So, for most of All Time Low's past albums, it just has been the same sound, this pop punk slash punk pop sound, but with this album they have experimented, kind of. Track 1 is the self-titled track, Last Young Renegade, and I fairly enjoy this track. I believe this was the second single they put out, and I like this song a lot. It has that classic All Time Low sound to it, and I love this track. Track 2 is titled Drugs and Candy, and this track is a tiny bit experimental. At the beginning of the track, there is this guitar riff, and then there is this electronic drum beat, and then in the background, probably about 9 seconds in, this electronic guitar, I guess, it like comes in, and it sounds really good, and it is kind of experimental, but I just love that part a lot. Track 3 is Dirty Laundry, and this was the first single they put out, and boy, when they put this single out, every fan was just like, oh my god, is All Time Low turning into a electronic band? Because this song has a lot of electronic elements to it. At the end of the song, the drums come in and the guitar comes in, and it is that classic All Time Low sound we all love. Track 4 is Good Times, and this is another one of those experimental tracks. At the start of the song, it starts with this guitar riff intro thing, and then it starts with this like high-pitched voice. I don't know what the term for it is at all, but it starts with this high-pitched voice, and that is what I mean by experimental. After the intro, the song just sounds like your typical All Time Low sound. Track 5 is Nice to Know You, and this is again your typical All Time Low pop punk slash punk pop sound, and I think this track is really good. This is probably one of my least favorite tracks, but I still think it is a good track. Track 6 is Life of the Party, and boy, this is what I mean by experimental. This song is probably the most experimental track on this album by far. So I believe this was like the 3rd or 4th single they put out, and boy, it took me for a mindfuck. It was just like, wow, this is super experimental, super electronic-y. And on this song, I don't think that there are no like real drums at all. I think it is all just like electronic drums. I might be wrong, I'm not sure, but I can't really tell the difference that much. But with this song being a experimental track and being a electronic track, I still do enjoy it a lot, and it is probably, if not, one of my favorite tracks on the album by far. Track 7 is Nightmares, and the song starts off with this, I think it is a acoustic guitar, but I can't really tell. But this song is just another typical All Time Low song, and when I say that, I don't mean it in a bad way at all. It is your like typical All Time Low sound, but it sounds so good to me. Track 8 is Dark Side of Your Room, and this song is a little experimental, but it still keeps that all-time low sound. This song, in the chorus, it has this part, and it says notches on your bedpost, and like I don't know what they mean by that at all. I mean, if you know what they mean, just I don't know, tell me down in the comments below, I guess. Track 9 is called Ground Control, and it features two girls named Tegan and Sarah. And okay, I'm not going to pretend like I know who these girls are at all. Like I've heard of them, but just like I have never ever listened to their music at all. This song's pretty experimental too, and I love the way how their two voices blend. Like I said, I don't know these two girls at all. I don't know who is singing like a one part and which girl is singing the other part. I love how both of their voices mash with Alex's voice. Track 10 is Afterglow, and this is the last track, and I feel like this is a weak track. And okay, I don't know if it is just me, but at the end of the song, probably like a minute before the song ends, there's this guy singing, and it don't sound like Alex, and it don't sound like Alex at all. I don't know who it is. I mean, it might be him. It might be him trying to do like this like the experimental voice, I guess, but just like it does not sound like him at all to me, of course. This song is experimental too, and it does have some real drums in it and some guitar too. Then it has some electronic drums too. And I mean, this song, I do think it is like, I do enjoy the song, but I think it is probably like one of my least favorite songs. I know I said that Nice to Know You is one of my least favorite songs too, but I mean like those, but I'm like this song and Nice to Know You, they're probably my two least favorite songs. Hi guys, I really enjoy this album a lot. What I appreciate about this album so much is in that All Time Low just pretty much sat in a room and they said, hey, we cannot keep doing this pop punk / punk pop sound because it will only get because it only will get you so far. And we have seen this happen so many times. Like bands just do the same exact sound and like they just like fall off the face of the earth. It happens so much, and just like to see this band do that, it is just like so, it is such a like refreshing start to this band. I can also tell that they have matured a lot. For their past albums, they've played with electronic sounds a tiny bit. I know on their last album, Future Hearts, on the track Dancing with the Wolves, that song was just like super experimental, but I enjoy that song so much. And change for a band is always good. Like it keeps the band refreshed, and just overall, this is a really good album. I'm going to give this album a 8 out of 10 because I think that this is one of their best albums yet, and like you can tell that they have matured so much, and that you can see that they don't want to like keep doing the same sound over and over and over again. And just like I appreciate that so much. In the comments below, tell me what y'all think. I would love to know what y'all think about this album. I enjoy this album so much that I'm like, I not feel like doing this review because like I just wanted to keep replaying this album so much. That is how much I love this album so much. I think I said like so much 3 or 4 times, or I don't know. Like I said, tell me in the comments below what y'all think. I would love to know. As always, thank you for watching. Leave a like you enjoyed, and yeah guys, it's been John. Later.